あなたのために日本の輸入ビデオゲームの楽しみな時間 bn-game.com
Hi everyone, this is Bobby from bn-games.com, and we're here doing another episode of Region Locked, the original series, and today we're playing...
Initial D, Another Stage, for Game Boy Advance.
Game Boy Advance.
Okay.
I don't know, I feel like saying that.
Yeah, I figured that much.
So, Timmy, what kind of game is this?
This kind of falls... I'm just going to put it this way. I mean, if anyone's got a better idea of what to really call it, please leave it in the comments. But I would say this is more of a visual novel style kind of game.
And I said it was an otaku novella.
Yeah, well, that's pretty much what it is. I mean, these games are extremely popular in Japan, and there's quite a few that are coming to the U.S. or have come to the U.S., but mainly, you just go through a storyline. I have no idea what it's saying, but you do meet the characters from the actual anime.
You recognize them? I'm not a fan, so I don't know.
Yeah, no, you have the one who drives the Chirano. You have his friend who gets the Levin. The guy who crashes in like the third episode.
Didn't we agree that you're just some kind of racer bum that hangs around this gas station and the manager's like, hey man, get the fuck out of here, and then you just challenge random people in cars that you think are fast?
Something like that.
So that's the American translation we made up on the fly.
I'm also just going to note right here, just because it's asking for a name, I just clicked a couple things just so it would let me go forward.
Didn't have the standard default Shinji button.
Yeah.
And he's got a bow tie. I like him.
They all have bow ties.
It's the work uniform. This is, and it's not the game, but I know Initial D has this thing about drawing people that have weird mouths and weird eyes.
Yeah, that's actually his animation style. If for its time there was a few animes like that. I like here though, it lets you choose which car you want. I went with the FD3, which is the RX-7. Second gen.
So you're telling me they couldn't get the license for their Game Boy Advance game?
No, that's the model number.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's licensed?
Yeah, FD3S. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
they have the Sil 80.
Because
Corvette.
the Sil 80 is not actually that's an original Indiana.
It's a Sylvia front.
It's a Sylvia 180, but yeah. No, that's the actual frame model numbers. Like the AE86 is a Toyota Treno. That's a Nissan. That's it. That's a Mazda. And Daihatsu's...
I watch a lot of Top Gear.
I think Daihatsu's Korean. Hey, well, actually, I think in Korea they did bring back Datsun, so...
So, like, these guys, they have no lives. They're still at the gas stations.
Well, something you cut out is I did make them cry, so...
Well, there was a lot of dialogue, and I'm like, the people who are watching this... Okay, so either you're a giant Initial D fan who can read...
Yeah.
The language, or you're like us. Well,
I want to say here it's kind of like the Mario Kart takeoff with the light. On the first race, I did very well. I took the lead. Although I mean, I will say since I didn't know what I was doing, since I can't read the choices, I do kind of lose it real quick. Although the first race I did come very close to winning. Second race, I kind of screwed up everywhere, so...
So, to be clear, you're not controlling... You do a little bit at certain points, but you decide... It asks you questions.
Yeah, I mean, you can control the car... well, this is still... Since it's still the beginning there. You can control the car about here. A few seconds later, it'll let you adjust where in the turn you want to be. You either usually want to follow behind him, or you want to follow, like, on the inside or the outside. If you're going to try and pass, but then again, it also depends on the choices you make. Because see, like here, I chose, to go on the inside, and I hit the right thing so I could pass him. But when I come to the next turn, I guess I hit, to brake hard or something, and he overtakes me again. But it's pretty much that. It was just choosing your path all the way down the mountain. I do believe there are other stages from the anime when you've progressed farther. You can upgrade your cars and parts like a turbo engine, tires, brakes. It's actually pretty impressive, all the stuff you can do with it, and I mean the animation in it to me seems pretty well for a Game Boy Advance game.
It's no substitute for the PSP game.
Yeah, no, definitely not. I mean the PSP game's a proper racer.
And well, you know what this game is missing, lacking? It's lacking that track in the PSP.
Yeah, the first one.
I don't know the name of it.
I'll tell you what, that's even a remix one though.
I don't care.
I think it's called Speedy Speed Boy. I believe.
That sounds about right. Yes, it does.
I played that game enough. That is probably the title, but I do know that it's a remix because the PS2 version, which is the original, it sounds different. So I know it's a remix.
This reminds me of the driving test in License to Drive.
You said driving test in front of Marco, so.
No, but remember when he's got the 3 choices, and then it's like, do you do this, and then you get that like the evil thing going on.
Yeah.
If you were born sometime in the 80s, you would know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
If you were a fan of the chorus, you would know.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't. So. I will say this. One thing that kind of. I don't know exactly how much it plays into it because I mean, here I was doing fairly well. Even at the end, I didn't do too bad. The parameter on the bottom right where it says tire, brake, spirit, it doesn't seem to matter all that much.
Yeah, I didn't think so either.
Yeah, no. I think maybe the tires do eventually, but I think by the end of this race, and I almost catch him at the very end, but it's like my brakes are 0, the tires are 0, but the spirit is high. Yet I'm still like right on him. That's why I really don't think the management there really matters at all, if anything. So
basically, we're saying if you don't read the language, this game is not for you.
Well, no, I think because what I did notice is that the choice things, they are the same. So if you can figure out which one does what and remember it, then you could probably play through it. Although playing through it just for just to play through it like that, I don't know. I mean,
that's what I'm saying, because of all the text and the story, like, oh man, I'm a racer, but I'm the best racer. It's Toyota, man.
Yeah, well, I mean that's a point.
That's supposed to be the anime shot where it's making the trees glow.
I gotta say, I mean,
Spirit.
as far as the animation goes, for what it is, I think it looks pretty damn good for a Game Boy Advance game.
Actually, we should mention we're playing this on the Game Boy Advance player, the U.S. Game Boy Advance player, because there's no region protection
on any Game Boy games.
Yeah. However, it was only released in Japan on April 26, 2002.
Yeah, and it was developed by Sammy Studios, which, if anyone knows, also does Guilty Gear.
Most of them.
Yeah, so something else they're popular for if you're a fan of their work.
I don't know. I would say that this really isn't a game for someone who's not a giant fan.
Yeah, no, I mean, like I said, I am a big fan. That's why I bought it.
How much did you get it for, Timmy?
I got it for about $6 at Book Off.
Guess how much it costs on eBay?
Yeah.
Average.
Well, we looked it up, so.
About average, about $30.
Yeah. So
some of them are 60, some of them are 30. So let's say 30 was the average.
Yeah, it's a little gem. I mean. Hey, well, considering 6 versus 30, I think I scored pretty well there on that.
If I want a point-and-click driving adventure, I'll play Full Throttle, thank you. I get to hit people with chains.
If I want a point-and-click adventure, I play The Walking Dead now.
Ah, you're a traitor to Full Throttle. I'm gonna call, what's his face?
The one that's dead, or Mark Hamill?
Well...
Wow. I was
No!
like that.
How else am I supposed to put it? You know, you're gonna get a Ouija board or something?
I was gonna call Tim Schaefer.
Oh, yeah, like I get.
So yeah, you have no tires, no brakes. How the fuck are you still driving?
I don't know. I mean, I thought I was gonna, especially I thought, when I screwed up, especially because you can tell that the car will brake harder by the way it dips in the animation.
I think it just dips, period. It's like, this is bottom out every time I hit the brakes.
No, but I did notice, like, when I really screwed up badly, it would do it a lot more
The better
and take longer.
The better you do, the more concerned the guy in the bottom left-hand pane looks.
Yeah, well, that's also, it's kind of also have to how you read the spirit for him, what kind of pressure you're putting on him.
Not much.
Yeah, and I believe Extreme Stage for the PS3 has a similar system where their picture will keep popping up, and you go by their facial expression.
I know they yell at you.
Yeah, well, no, yeah, but I mean, the actual expression machine. Like, see, there I thought I crashed or, you know, gave out or something because that. This is the end of the race.
There's no catching up with this.
Yeah, this is pretty much well, fight to the finish.
Go.
And that's why there I was really close on that one. On the next, or did you have the next?
No, this is it. We're coming to the end. I didn't want to add another one with the same thing. Man, it's going down that same straightaway, same animation.
Yeah, well,
You did worse than that one.
Yeah, and I did. But yeah, no, I mean, it's a decent game all around if you're a big fan. If not, well, something, yeah. I wouldn't recommend it if you're not a big fan. Just
go to the arcade and put your card in and play the arcade.
Yeah, version 5.
Alright, everyone, please subscribe and let us know what you think. Thanks.
Kink.